Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2k25. This is going to get good. First up on the menu today is a lovely par 4. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and take it from there. What do you say? It's tidy. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Good job. We're on the green. Here's a putt from 19 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, come on, get in. I'm liking what you're throwing down here at the very beginning of your round. Under par already. Great stuff. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Okay, using that downslope, running it down towards the green. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. All right, drop this putt and secure that eagle. Let's do it. Yikes, that went right by. This one's a short 3-foot putt. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And after that, you're 2 under. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. I think this one will land in the fairway. And here's your second shot here on the third. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. That will play. Thank you very much. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Nice shot. 4 under par if you can sink this right here. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh, too bad. This one's a 4-foot putt. All right, 5th hole, par 5. Let's do it. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. And from here, it's about 250 yards out. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. Okay, this is your eagle putt. Let's do this. So far, so good. Continuing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. We have a par 3 here on the 6th. That'll do for the approach. We've got a 17-foot putt on this one. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, come on, ball. All right, you've got this left for par. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Beautiful swing. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Good one. almost hold it. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. A downhill putt here. Goes to the right as well, I think. Five-foot putt here. Okay, 5 under par currently. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. And from the green side bunker. Oh, that could have easily went in. Great work out of the bunker. 5 under for the moment. Okay, par 3, 9th hole. Looks like this will be on the dance floor. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Nothing wrong with that. All right, second shot on the 10th. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 7 under on the day if you sink this. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Well, this one's on a line, continuing on its line. Oh, and it doesn't go down. Nice tap in for the par on this one. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Okay, par 3 here on the 11th. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. I think this is going to go right to left. Good job. That's dropping on in for par. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. And teeing it up now on the 12th. You made good contact. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. And from the green side rough. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. Oh, that's too bad. This one's just a 3-footer. All right, that's going to bring your score up to 5 under par. And the wind's a little blustery, blowing right to left on this one. That sounded good. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Looks like he got a line on this. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, just a tap in here. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. Okay, this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end. Well, this is some fine golf personship. Putting for eagle here now. And if you drop this, it's for eagle. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Just 3 feet left. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. Teeing her up here on a long par 5. Looking pretty good off the tee. Second shot here on the 15th. Was a good one. Setting up for our third shot. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 8 under par is waiting for you if you sink this putt. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. Yeah, it's still looking good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And now on to the par 4 16. Well, looks like you've got some work cut out for you in this next one. Okay, let's get out of here. Beautiful. Putters coming out. That's all I care about. And this one is for the bird. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And your score is currently 9 under par. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. This is our second shot here on the 17th. If you drop this, you could save par. Okay, 9 under is the current score. And now to 18. This one's a par 5. Good shot. how are you? And 4-foot putt. And today you get to finish your round with the birdie. That's a great way to do it, I think. And look at this scorecard at the end of your round. 10 under par. Great stuff. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2k25. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Let's make this a good one. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. And second shot here on the first. Oh, it almost dropped. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. And that'll do. And you're at even par currently. All right, par 3, second hole. Let's do this. I don't think this is going to be good. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, putter's coming out. And 7 feet to the cup. Okay, even par at the moment. Well, we got a bit of wind to deal with on this hole. Just a pure swing. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Well, maybe this will kick left. Okay, on the green safely. Here's an 18-foot putt. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. A little too hard. And this next putt for par. And you're at even par. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the fourth hole, and we have a par 4. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. Come on, ball, bite! This is what our third shot's looking like. Oh, almost hold it out. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Oh, and you're in there with a fried egg lie in the sand. Good luck. Well done out of the bunker. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh my. 3 feet to go. And you're 1 over at the moment. Here we go with the 6th hole. We have a par 4. That swing was to die for. This one's about 100 yards out. I think this one's looking good. All right, nice approach on that one. All right, this putt for the birdie. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Way to grab that birdie. Okay, good stuff. That'll bring you down to even par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Looks like we're heading to the sand. Oh, we might need a little less club on this one. That green's below us. Well, look on the bright side. You get the putter going now. Bit of a monster putt, but you're not in the sand. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. This putt's about 4 feet. And after that one, even par is your score. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Yes, that's a good swing. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. Ooh, this one might need to sit. And from the green side rough. This one's just a 5-footer. Oh, man. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. All right, let's head to the next. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And this 9th hole is a par 3. Nice shot. That'll do. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Well done. And that'll bring you down to even par after that one. Good job. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Well, that'll play pin high for us. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Nicely played. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. All right, that stayed out of the rough. I'm great with that. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. We're on the green with that one. Well done. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. Looking good. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, 12th hole, par 3. Let's stick this close. Setting up in the green side rough. Oh, robbed there. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. And you're 2 under par for the round. And for the 13th hole, we have a par 5. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. All right, let's see what we can do. This one for your eagle. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. Oh. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Woo! Look at that fly. Great swing. And here we go for the birdie. Little wee break to the right in this one. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. All right, here we go. 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. This one's heading left. And let's get out of this beach here.
Oh, that almost went.
And this one's just about 6 feet. Oh, just missed the par. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And that will bring things up to 3 under par for you. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. Yep, that's going to do. Okay, third shot. Okay, we're on the surface. Grab that putter. If you sink this, you could save par. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left. That's gonna work. And after that one, you're 3 under. And teeing up now on the 17th. Nice, that's some solid contact. Well done. And this one's around 160 yards out. Here we go. This is for birdie. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. All right, over to 18 now. This one's a par 4. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. All right, we're in the fairway. Good stuff. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. You'll go to 5 under for the round if you sink this. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, sliding by. Okay, let's get this one in the cup and finish this round. Okay, and at the end of the day, you've wound up at 4 under par. Well done. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2k25. My name is John. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's load up and fire this into the fairway and take it from there. Okay, I'll accept that. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. Nice approach. 14 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Going towards that hole. Oh, yeah, that'll drop on in for the birdie. Well done. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. Okay, about 105 left to go. Oh, it's heading for the green here. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Okay, let's knock this close. 3rd hole, par 3. You know what to do. That'll work. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Amazing. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And now we're looking down the fairway of a short par 5. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. I think we're going left here.
Oh, it almost went.
Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left.
This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go.
Here's our second shot on the 5th. This one's heading for some trouble. And this is our third shot. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. You send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. And that one will bring it down to 5 under. All right, par 4 here on the 6th. Have a good drive. Good little shot there. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. And now this putt from 6 feet. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Teeing off now on the 7th. Oh, we got a green coming here.
Oh, almost in the bucket.
Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Way to go out there, champ. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Nicely done. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. That should do nicely. 25 feet from the cup.
This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Ooh. All right, let's go. This one for the par.
And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Yeah, wind's blowing out there, right to left.
Yeah, that'll play.
Setting up about 115 yards out. You'll be all right there. And you have this putt to get down to 9 under par.
I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Nice putt on that one, in there for the birdie. And here we go. We're on hole number 11, and we got a par 4. I approve.
And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin.
And we have an upslope around the pin. We definitely don't want to leave this short.
Hopefully this one will bounce to the right.
There we go. That's cooking on this approach.
This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. This one's tracking.
That was amazing.
And after that one, 10 under. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Heading for the green.
Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that.
This one for the birdie. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you.
Okay, 13th hole is before us. It's a par 5.
Good shot. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And this putt would take you to 13 under. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. Oh, that's gonna drop for the eagle. Wind is blowing left to right. Nicely struck. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. That was good stuff. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This one's on a good line. Now that was a golf shot. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. Okay, on to the par 3 15th. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. An uphill putt. Moving right to left. Right by. And this will be your par putt here. And 14 under is your score. Good luck here on the 16th. And the tee shot's looking decent. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Okay, here's our third shot. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. This putt could take you down to 15 under par for your round. Not a bad day's work. Oh, bad break. 3 feet to go. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Oh, you hit that one well. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Here we go. This one for birdie. All right, that putt'll go. 15 under par is your score. And now to the par 5, 18th hole. He managed to get a good swing on that. And 200 yards or so to the pin. There you go. That's what you want. 10 feet to the cup. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. And with that, you drop that putt and seal your round with an eagle. And at the end of this one, look at this, 17 under par. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Hey, it's the final round of the Norwood Invitational right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, what a swing right there. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
What a beautiful leave right there. John, give us a read on this putt.
It'll start out straight, I think, and then break to the right near the hole.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. And now to the par 3 second.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall off. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's a textbook swing. This looks right at the pin. I thought that was going to go in. And just clean that one up for birdie. And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. This will play nicely. This is on a fantastic line. That's a really nice approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt from 7 feet away. And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day.
The 5th is a par 3, but there's again more challenges up there near that surface.
Once again, this green is raised up, so anything missing out to the left-hand side will find a low area. Also, a pretty significant spine running diagonally through this green. Trying to get it on the right section of the screen is pretty challenging.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th hole, a par 5, but is it gettable in 2?
Not really. This is a long par 5 here. Best played, I think, as a 3-shotter. Anything out to the right-hand side off the tee is just fine. But this is where it gets a little interesting. Do you lay it up short of this bunker here, or do you try and fit it in between those two right there? A decision must be made, and from there, that'll determine whether or not you can be aggressive for your 3rd shot, or you have to be a little on the conservative side.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt is breaking right to left. Okay. Good putt there. That'll work.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your second shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
This one is right at it. That would have been one for the highlight reel. A tap in for birdie. You gotta love it. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green. Not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations awfully challenging.
Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row, and some momentum is building.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Awesome stuff. Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
What a great shot on the par 5, on in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
A 3-foot putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right. And for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
But it's about now, Rich, when you stand on the 11th tee at Emery Beach, you're thinking, gee, I wish I'd bought the fishing rod instead of the golf clubs.
Luke, if you find the green here at the 11th, you've pushed your tee shot. There is no reason to try and find this green, as there is danger everywhere. Out to the left-hand side, a chip and a putt will do. One of the most challenging par 3s anywhere.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And he's done it. He's holed it. And that means he extends his lead. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. And on the tee here at the par 5 12, the players start to feel like, well, we've got a chance here.
Finally, a hole that does not beat you up, isn't it? A par 5 that is easily reached into. Find the fairway. Second shot, you just have to avoid a little small pot bunker about 30 yards shy of the green. Other than that, a chip and a putt, and you're making a birdie.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Oh, what a putt. As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. And Rich, now that we're at the 13th, it's finally dawned on me that this is a golf course where you don't want to spray it.
Look, this is a drivable par 4 here, but if you're going to find the surface with your driver, you're a better man than I am. Just lay it up out to the right-hand side and take a wedge. Find the surface here in 2. Runoffs everywhere on this short but challenging hole.
This is his 2nd shot. And he's hit that inside the range. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 14th requires some accuracy off the tee, Rich.
Yeah, this hole's got some length to it, doesn't it? Bunker down the right-hand side. You need to avoid that. Trees on the left can come and play with a truly wayward tee shot. Second shot, a big carry over a massive bunker. However, a user-friendly-ish type green with everything feeding in from the right-hand side.
From around 220 yards. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole. That was such a pure swing. Another good shot from our leader. This is a 6-footer. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
We have a par 3 here. This is a 9-iron on the way.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. A par 4 here.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17. To like about that one. 7 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. Now to 18, a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5. Most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there. But the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said. But accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And just a tap in left for birdie. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead. But will it be enough to hold on? And Rich, it was not easy coming in, but our featured player gets it done.
It took every ounce of them to get this win today, Andrew. What an exceptional victory with things being as tight as they were.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.